Are you over 60 and worried about your cholesterol? You may have heard people say that olive oil is one of the best foods for the heart. You may also have seen countless health tips praising it as a natural treasure. But what is the truth behind all of this? Is olive oil really helpful for seniors with cholesterol concerns? Or is it just another popular food surrounded by exaggerated claims? The answer is more interesting than many people realize. After 60, cholesterol becomes a serious topic for many people. A routine blood test may suddenly show numbers that are higher than expected. Some people hear that their LDL, often called bad cholesterol, is too high. Others are told to watch their diet more carefully to protect their heart and blood vessels. This can create fear and confusion, especially because many people immediately think they must avoid all fats. But this is where a very important misunderstanding begins. Not all fats are the same, and some can actually support better heart health when used the right way. Olive oil stands out because of the type of fat it contains. It is rich in monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, which has been widely valued in heart-friendly eating patterns. Instead of acting like the harmful fats found in many processed foods, olive oil can become part of a healthier daily routine. For seniors, this matters because small food choices repeated every day can have a major effect over time. The real strength of olive oil is not that it works like a magic cure, but that it can improve the quality of your overall diet in a very simple way. One of the biggest secrets about olive oil is that its benefits do not come only from being a fat. Extra virgin olive oil also contains natural plant compounds called polyphenols. These compounds have antioxidant properties, which means they help protect the body from oxidative stress. As we age, oxidative stress becomes more important because it can affect the blood vessels, the cells, and the overall health of the heart. This makes olive oil more than just a cooking ingredient. It becomes a protective food when it is chosen carefully and used as part of a balanced lifestyle. For many seniors, the problem is not just cholesterol itself, but the full picture around it. High cholesterol often appears alongside high blood pressure, excess belly fat, reduced physical activity, poor sleep, and diets full of processed products. This is why adding olive oil to an unhealthy lifestyle will not suddenly solve everything. If someone keeps eating fried foods, sugary snacks, pastries, processed meats, and heavy industrial sauces, simply pouring olive oil on top will not fix the damage. Olive oil works best when it replaces less healthy fats and becomes part of a more natural and balanced way of eating. This is where olive oil can make a real difference. Imagine replacing butter in excess, creamy processed dressings, or heavily refined oils with a moderate amount of good quality olive oil. That simple change improves the type of fat you consume every day. Over time, this can support a healthier cholesterol profile and a more protective environment for the heart. It is not about one dramatic result overnight. It is about consistent improvement that becomes powerful over months and years. Another reason olive oil is so valuable after 60 is that it makes healthy food taste better. This may sound simple, but it is very important. A healthy diet only works when people can actually enjoy it. Olive oil can turn vegetables into something rich and satisfying. It can make salads more appealing, soups more comforting, and beans or lentils more flavorful. This helps many people stay consistent with heart-friendly meals instead of feeling trapped in a boring diet. And when healthy eating becomes enjoyable, it becomes sustainable. There is also the question of whether olive oil can directly lower cholesterol. The honest answer is that it can help, but not in isolation. Olive oil supports better cholesterol management mainly when it replaces worse fats in the diet. It may help reduce LDL cholesterol in some people and support overall cardiovascular health. It can also help protect LDL particles from oxidation, which is important because oxidized LDL is more damaging to the arteries. This is one reason why extra virgin olive oil is especially valued. Its natural compounds offer more than calories. They may provide extra protection for the blood vessels over time. Still, many seniors make mistakes with olive oil. One common mistake is using too much. Olive oil is healthy, but it is still calorie-dense. If used in very large amounts, it can contribute to weight gain, and extra weight can make cholesterol and blood sugar harder to control. Another mistake is buying poor quality olive oil and expecting the same benefits as a high-quality extra virgin product. Storage also matters. Heat, light, and poor packaging can reduce quality. And perhaps the biggest mistake of all is treating olive oil like a free pass to ignore the rest of your habits. The smartest way to use olive oil after 60 is with balance. It can be drizzled over vegetables, mixed into salads, added to soups, used with beans, lentils, or fish, and included in simple home-cooked meals. It pairs especially well with foods rich in fiber, which is another key for cholesterol control. Fiber from vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains helps support a healthier lipid balance and overall metabolism. When olive oil and fiber-rich foods appear together on the same plate, the result is often much more supportive for long-term heart health. It is also important to remember that olive oil is not a replacement for medical care. If a doctor has prescribed treatment, that treatment matters. If cholesterol is very high, professional follow-up is essential. Olive oil can be a strong daily ally, but it should be part of a full strategy that includes movement, sleep, stress management, and regular checkups. In other words, olive oil is one piece of the puzzle, not the entire answer. What makes olive oil so powerful is its quiet consistency. It does not promise a miracle in one day. It does not work like a dramatic quick fix. Instead, it supports the body through daily repetition. It helps improve meal quality, replace harmful fats, add flavor to healthy foods, and support the heart in a gentle but meaningful way. That is often exactly what seniors need most. Not a dangerous shortcut, but a realistic habit that can last. So, what is the secret of olive oil that many people ignore? The secret is that its real power is not just in what it contains, but in what it helps change. It encourages better choices. It improves the quality of the diet. It supports the arteries, the heart, and the overall balance of daily eating. For seniors dealing with cholesterol concerns, that is not a small thing. It is a practical and valuable advantage that can grow over time. If you are over 60, olive oil may deserve a place in your kitchen not because it is magical, but because it is useful, protective, and easy to include in everyday life. When used wisely, it can become part of a smarter way to eat and a better way to care for your heart for years to come.